It didn't blow up.
He's gonna go in for the kill. Finds one. Able to work across with his life. 1v1 against Hanzo, but not much time. And finds it. I don't know if he got it. Oh my god, he got it. Wow.
Bro, how am I getting hit?
Behind me, G2. G2's fire push. Picking up top. Picking up our top.
None on fire. None on fire.
I'm gonna leave you go. Top fire.
Don't push too far.
Spawning behind us.
Yeah, brother.
I'm backing up. I'm backing up.
Oh my fucking god, I'm literally in these guts right now. Oh my god, I'm in these guts right now.
Zen, I think they're close. Oh my god. Dude, how do you not?
Swipe away if they want to do that. And now makes it a 1v3 for Frog Dog. Frog Dog does get one, makes it a 1v2 on a 3 streak. And so, trying to keep up with his brother.
People Pro's got maybe some good timing.
Nade not gonna land. He doesn't get that information. Does get the spot. Knows that one's gonna be around that flat area. Little hesitation. Not gonna be able to stop the plant. They're gonna get it down. He's gonna know they're here. Can he get a kill as they try to exit? That would be big. Gets one weak. Not gonna be able to finish it. He's gonna quickly chow this next gunfight. And I like this play. What a Frog.
Finds
Does
one.
find one. The other one's very weak. Can he find it? Not a nade, but a stun. Will that land? It doesn't, so he doesn't have the information on Robot Rod. 21 seconds left, though.
Oh, the dog's pouncing. He's pouncing. Oh my god.
The 1v3?
The 1v3 from the dog.
Oh my gosh.
Holy.
Yeah, that's going on FTW.
Nice little 3-man there. They can win off this hill. Wait, can they? Yeah, they can win off this hill. They're going to need to contest. Oh my gosh! Checked goes crazy! He needs the last one! Checked gets all 4! Checked gets all 4! That should be game! Checked with all 4! Oh my gosh! Checked! Oh no!
For the build.
Only you remain. Finish the mission.
Last one's on A. Oh my god, clip that. Somebody clip that.
Oh my god.
Somebody fucking clip that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Sharks coming in not with the first blood, but a 2-piece. Sharks with a 3-piece, will it be a 4? With a 4-piece, with a 5-piece, with a 6-piece, okay. with the buffalo sauce on the side, maybe a drink, a biscuit included, who knows. This man is popping off. He smells blood in the water.
Oh, suspicious. Turn it around.
No way. What, bro? He was broken. He had movement, bro. Whoever that was.
Hello, my name is Vin. I'm at the beach.
He on me. I thought we were still jumping him.
Right here. Damn, he is fucking me up.
Do not engage. Don't engage.
Who is that? Two tans. He is tearing me up.
He's a bullet.
Wait.
What?
Well, I just heard the news today.
They're going B, teammate. They're going B.
They're going B. They're going B. They're going B.
Time's nearly up. Close it.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another night of FT COD League Major 5 pool play. I am Villain, going to be here with you on Family Ties COD, streaming this matchup tonight. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Thursday night as we get wrapped up into some important pool play matches to finish out the standings. Tonight on my stream, we got Hollow Knights versus the Bloodline, and got the maps up on the screen here for you. Looking at a hard point rewind to start us off. Gonna hop into a double hacienda for the S&D and control. Then, if we have some close matches, we might get a red card hard point and a protocol search and destroy. It's going to be a good one, I think. Bloodline looking to rebound after their doubleheader yesterday, winning the first match 3-0 and then losing the second match 3-1 to the previously winless Gorillas. Hollow Knights looking to return after a little bit off. Hollow Knights 1-1 so far here in pool play, losing to... I don't remember. Don't have it off the top of my head. Don't have a stats guy. But 1 win, 1 loss. Important matchups tonight and tomorrow for them in pool play. A win here would force them to have a chance to get a pretty high seed and also confirm them to get out of the play-in rounds. Bloodline already out of the play-in rounds, so it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back and how much this match means for their mental, and interesting to see how Hollow Knights come out after not playing in about a week. I think we are about to get into the lobby as well. Looks like we are locked into this rewind hardpoint. Now that I think about it, I want to say the Hollow Knights beat the Gorillas and lost to SOB. Alright, we are back to pregame maps here. I think we might switch up hosts. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like our overlays are right. We're going to get going in this rewind. If you could give me a second, I'm kind of going to loosely cast this first match as I do my admin duties and make a tweet. However, we're going to get going in this map anyway. Alright, admin duties are done and we are locked in to a non-caster glitched hardpoint. So far, it's looking like the Hollow Knights are taking this away. Up about 25 points here, 30 points as they are soaking this P3. Now, Droopy making a play for the spawns to see what he can get done as his teammates get into the hill. He's not going to get one. However, J-Wall's going to pick up two. Weird spawn from Parker as he's going to spawn behind and the rest of his teammates are going to spawn at old. Somebody is in the back on the side of the bloodline blocking, and that is Droopy again. And split spawn's still coming in. I saw Hoffy spawning out there. Unfortunately, we still don't have the minimap. However, looks like Nick is going to be playing the back of this next hill here. An exact 30-point lead still remaining. Looking for Droopy. He's going to find him. Let's see if he can find the rest of the players. Apoc's going to get a spawn on him, and Nick's going to get the kill anyway. However, he gets traded out up to his teammates who are left on hill. Benny Boy, he's going to fall. It's up to Parker now. Can he get the kill onto Janzi? Yes, he can. Spawns are not coming in for the bloodline. They're going to spawn out. So, Hollow Knight's sitting in the back of the map here. They're going to all rush the front, and they're going to get some kills. However, well, they're going to get a kill. Trades are going to come in. Benny Boy with two, frying at the start of this hard point. Yeah. I don't know why you have it at Mike. That's tough. But we're locked in. 60-point, 70-point lead now. And you know what? We're going to get into a listen in with the Hollow Knights.
All right, one's hitting me on the truck. Outer.
Yep, I'm sitting on new, watching hallway.
Courtyard's open. Courtyard's open.
Hoppy, he's gonna be coming your left.
I got time. Watching the
Hoppy gonna be there.
Trying to
I
watch
spawned back. I got your complete pin. Just stay.
two courtyard.
Hoppy man.
Pinch dead.
No, hallway.
Hoppy dead. Two.
Nice.
Court.
That's at least
Hey, he's outer.
nice.
He's outer. He's outer.
Yep, somebody pick up time.
I saw him here.
Dead.
Nice.
One more here, Apex.
Yep, one's outside.
Hoppy, come on your side.
I'm trying to watch side door. No, he's one shot. He's
Keep
weak.
on hitting it. Just keep hitting the time, guys.
Hoppy on point.
He's weak.
Hoppy dead time.
Nice.
Another one in. Droopy.
Courtyard. One courtyard.
Heard.
Let's go.
Right.
Stay up. We can start preparing for new here, guys.
Yes, sir.
One more hitting new. It's hitting side door. They're hitting side door. All right, spawn out.
Green container.
All right, green.
Shot.
I'm looking.
One shot green.
One's already in.
Two elephant. Two elephant right now.
Oh my gosh, he's He's yellow
Just
car.
try to get set up anew. Good job, Ben.
Yellow car.
Oh
He's
my
at P2.
god. Hoffy on old.
Oh,
I got
he's
naded. I'm
legit.
here. One shot.
All right, side door, side door.
He dead.
Nice, good kill.
I dead. One more in.
I got naded.
Their side hole.
Bro. Oh my gosh.
It's alright.
Seems like the lead is coming away from the Hollow Knights here, and because of that, we're going to hop into another instant listen-in with the Bloodline.
Don't chow,
spawned out.
Ben.
Nick's driveway. Driveway Nick. Driveway Nick.
spawned
He's
out, might be
pushing
getting
blue.
killed.
Laying down front door.
Got him. I can kill the guy off time. Dead.
I just checked this. Nick's street
One
somewhere.
more blue. Street's a bullet. Benny boy on time.
Will you push me, Glass? Push me, Glass. Benny boy back on time. Back on time, Benny boy.
I'm going all the way through Burger.
Yep.
On new and in Jins.
One car.
He's playing around Jins. Paul's on new already.
Benny boy off hold. I don't know where he went. He might be blue on. One's nice
Dead,
trade.
Ben.
Nice trade. Huge. There's two.
Got him.
I'd still swing out. They're getting close spawned.
J-Wall a bullet in the back.
Heard
And
you.
one's on yellow still.
Just hit this out, bro. We gotta hit this out. No way. I just lined up for this fucking kid. He's still dumpster.
That one.
There's. We're spawning here. We got spawn.
J-Wall still dump. J-Wall still dump.
I'm nading that drip.
Blue,
They walk dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Nading time. Ben on time. He's blue.
Green crate. One more with just my elephant.
Blue dead.
Fall there.
front.
Dash. There's three looking for J-Wall.
I can pick up your
He
full
was all
front.
spawn.
Pick up your full front.
J-Wall weak.
He's dead.
Nick's hitting street. He's going new, I think.
Good time.
Got your
there,
front.
boys.
Nick's on
bullet
driveway.
front,
Nick's on
anyone.
driveway.
Nice.
Paul, one shot.
Dead.
Fish it.
I got time.
Get that.
Bump off if you can.
Nick's on time. Nick's on time.
Go, 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 go.
Nick dead on time. On new.
Parker weak middle. He's going glass.
One's
Glass to
blue.
court.
Blue. He's chowed me blue. On old. He's on blue.
Nick's court.
Heard you.
Yeah,
Happy
Nick's
here.
court. Nick's court. Nick's court.
Going for Nick now. Give me a second.
They did indeed come back. However, this game is still even. Good comms on both sides, and saw some hype out of the Bloodline, but calm, cool, and collected on the Hollow Knight side. However, trades are coming in, rotations are coming in. Both teams are playing good here as we get through this second set of hills. Not any real control on this P3. However, the Bloodline are going to keep the spawns, and that's really, really important, obviously, on the P4 as we get into the next side. Nick, 27 and 19, doing tier 1 duties. Over on the other side, Hoffy, 27 and 19, matching him. Droopy, 24 and 15. Impressive showing for him today so far. Looking at the other side, Parker slowly behind Nick there. And Benny Boy, despite the time, is kind of falling off from that even positive. Unfortunately, doesn't make it through the out of bounds there. Nick looking for one in the back. We'll see if he can catch APOC. He didn't see him through the window. Probably going to get shot in the back. Hoffy's going to get one, and that's going to be 4 dead for the Bloodline. They're going to take this lead. 30 seconds more to grab on this P4. And if they get the kills, it's going to be a 30-second lead going into P5. Looking like all the kills. A big win from J-Wall there. He's going to start to break up some of this time as the rest of Bloodline is going to start to play for this Gen hardpoint now that they have lost P4. Which is a good play because they're going to spawn the Hollow Knights in the back of Old. So this is going to be an important break. A big kill there for J-Wall as we're going to go on with him. As he's the only player from the Hollow Knights really pushed up. Nick got a really good back P2 spawn there. And now they're going to flip Bloodlines all pushing this RV side. Time going the way of Hollow Knights at first. Nick is going to be first on to time. Parker is going to die. His teammates are coming off spawn. Nick gets shot through the wall. Dies pretty instantly. 2 dead. 3 dead. And that is a break for the Bloodline. However, that was some good time. And they're not going to win it. So this is at least going to go to a P1. Might even go to a P2 if it's Mixie. Kills going down in the middle of the map. Going to be 2 for the side of Hollow Knights. Nick gets another one. Going to switch on to him. Hollow Knights are right back in this time. However, Nick's going to choose to get off. J-Wall's going to bump him out in a sense. He's going to chow and he's going to die all up to Parker. He's going to get the trade. Good trade. However, Benny Boy dies on the rotation. Bloodline are going to have the early setup. Only down a little bit, less than 25. Yep, 25 on the dot. Bloodline are in time at the start. Hoffy playing this middle map. APOC playing Elephant. Oh, big flank from APOC here. He's going to get one. Can he get the second? No, he can't get J-Wall. Big kill. Time is dwindling for the Bloodline. 10 seconds left for the Hollow Knights to win this map. Kills going down in the middle. Parker with 2. Big 2 there. It's going to win them the map. 250 to 222. We're going to go ahead and get off of that just to make sure we don't hear any post-match shenanigans. We're going to get the stats in here for you. Big plays out of Nick, 34 and 28. J-Wall, 24 and 26 right behind him. 25 and 32 out of Parker. However, some big kills towards the end there to pick up the victory. Benny Boy soaking in the time, 2 minutes in Hill. 35 and 27, 35 and 21 from Hoffy and Droopy there. Big map out of Droopy. Love to see that. 4K damage out of Droopy too. I was talking over the stats and I clicked off of it. That was tragic, actually. Yep, first timer. It happens. We'll we'll uh we'll still have them. I'm not gonna have damage and stuff, unfortunately. That was my bad. But hopping on over now to some search and destroy on Hacienda. Starting off with Nick here, who was pretty much everything. A team kill there by Nick, however. Parker had already gotten the first blood. Nick gets another one. You take those any day. Bomb's going down at B. Nick gets a big play, catching Janzi off the flank. Now down to a 1v2 for Hoffy. See if I can switch to him. Yes, I can. Running out of time. See if he can make a play. Catch anybody over challenging. Looks like Benny's going to stay back on that rock. Nick's going to be looking over the middle. First one there for Hoffy. Nick looks like he's going to be wrapping around because I do not see his X-ray anywhere. And his nade gets the kill. Doesn't even have to do it with the gunny. I think taking out 3 there on that first round. Yeah, 3. Perfect nade throw from the back of that boat side to kill Hoffy there. Impressive, honestly. No glaze, because I couldn't do that. That's for sure. See how the Bloodline do on this offense this time. Gonna watch both offenses on both sides to start off here. Bomb's gonna go down. No picks on either side. Parker on a big flank here. Benny Boy also playing that flank side. See if APOC catches him in the middle of the map. He is, and he's gonna get the kill. And Hoffy's gonna get another one. 2v4 now. Well, and just like that, quicker than I can comment, Bloodline take the offense. Both sides trading offenses here to start off Hacienda. Hoffy is going to be looking middle map. However, everybody on the Hollow Knights went A. Benny Boy got one, but looks like he got traded out immediately. Bomb's going to go down. However, the kill is 2. 2v3, 1v3 now with the bomb down for Parker. Can he make it happen? He's going to see one near bomb. However, he wasn't quite on it yet. Kind of unfortunate timing there for... Oh, and not a great play there. He's not going to get the timing. He's going to get the kill! Oh, oh. Did he see APOC there? I think he might have saw Droopy there. Or no, he didn't. No, he didn't. However, not going to have enough time to defuse the bomb. Parker with the technical 1v3 without the third kill. Great plays from Parker there. Unfortunate timing for the Bloodline there. Hopefully this guy doesn't join in and make us have to restart. So I'll make sure to get the stats up. But yeah, back to the match. Great plays from Parker there. Benny Boy getting away with his life. Actually, he's might have just died after I switched off of him. Yes, he did. J-Wall looking to go huge. Hasn't got a kill yet in this S&D. His teammate's going to get found, and so is he. Quick offenses for both sides, really, here. All offense. All gas, no brakes. Going into this next round, let me fix the stats real quick. Parker's going to get the first blood on to APOC. Looks like he was maybe trying to push down the middle there. Nick's going to get another one. It's going to be a 2v4. A nice spot from Hoffy. Not only is he going to pick up Parker, but he's going to get down the bomb. Almost had the kill onto J-Wall, but J-Wall with the reach out gets his first kill of the S&D. However, he's going to get found by Droopy. Now a 1v2 for him. See, there I can switch over. So he's going to flank on this A side as the bomb goes down. And unfortunately, don't have the mini-map on, and I definitely should have switched that on in between maps. My apologies. We will have that on for the control for sure. Nick playing this plat area. Droopy definitely might have heard that door. However, not going to get the kill. Another round goes to the side of the Hollow Knights. It's interesting how in here the Hollow Knights are, considering J-Wall and Benny Boy both dropping a breadstick so far in this early half of this S&D. Bloodline gonna get pushed up onto this B side. No, they know nobody's middle, so they have to assume that the defense went A. Hoffy's gonna pick up the first blood onto Parker. See if J-Wall can get anything. And switch to him. He's gonna run into one and he's gonna die. Nick on the flank here. See if anybody is in position to pick him up. Looks like Benny Boy's trying to push through middle. A little bit of a late play. See if Nick checks this corner. Gets this timing. Oh, he's going to see him. He's going to get the timing. Benny Boy got one onto APOC. Oh, the trade was there for Janzi. And he gets the second kill. Almost a 2v4 clutch for the Hollow Knights. However, the timing not going in their favor. 3-3 in this S&D. All tied up. I feel like it's still been all offense on this map too. Don't feel like I've really seen much of a defensive hold on either side. Whether that's timing like that round where Hollow Knights went A and Bloodlight went B, or just bang outs and getting picks and getting the bomb down. It's been all offenses so far. Even a 1v3 from Paul, with which, you know, used the bomb being down to be able to pull that off. Looks like it's going to be another A hit. There's not going to be anybody here yet for the Bloodline. However, one of them might cut through middle. So we watch Nick push through their side. The bomb's going to come with them. They might try and wrap this through the back into a Droopy down in bottom line with his RCXD. Parker's going to get one in the back. They're going to find Droopy in the RCXD. That's going to blow up. He's not going to get anything with it. Looks like this could be another offensive victory. Oh no, I missed it. Janzi had Benny Boy in his clutches. That's why you need the minimap. Sorry about that. Future VOD watchers, I know you're not going to be happy about that. However, the round did go the way of the Hollow Knights, and they won another offense. 4-3, trying to win their second map after a very, very close map 1, 250 to 223. Now look at this play from the Hollow Knights, and we're actually going to tune into this as all of the Hollow Knights hit through B and hit the flank. Are the Bloodline going to read this, or are they going to they're going to put the bomb down on A? They have to know that this is coming. The team shots catch Droopy. J-Wall gets another one in the middle of the map. And this is looking like it's going to be a defensive round for the first time. Hoffy's going to pick up one, but he can't pick up the second, and that might be the difference in the map. Five three is a cursed number in the lore of Search and Destroy. We'll see if that turns out to be the case for the Hollow Knights. They're going to get the first blood. They're going to get the second. However, that one's going to get traded out. Another kill is going to go down all up to Hoffy here in a 1v3. Bomb is down. See what Hoffy can do here. It was Parker with a 1v3 earlier. See if Hoffy is next up. He's going to get the first onto J-Wall, and he's going to get backed up, get away with his life. Running out of time here, though. Only 20 seconds left. Going to stun Office. No one is behind him just yet, at least. Not going to get the timing. Parker going to get the kill, and Hollow Knight's going to take the map. Hollow Knight's taking a 2-0 series lead. Get the stats up for everybody here correctly this time. Alright, folks, we are loading into control, and I'm going to have to quickly switch the overlays because they switched teams on me. However, we are locked in for control. Hollow Knight's up 2-0 here so far in the series. Between maps, I did hear some talk about ping from both sides. Could be a factor here in the series so far. And I will tell you that we have switched over to the Bloodline host, so we will see if that makes a difference for them here in this map 3 control. Looks like it is so far. X-rays are going to be incorrect because I did not get time to change it, so sorry about that. 2 ticks off the opening break for the Bloodline. Oh, not actually 2 ticks. About 1 tick and a half. They get pushed up onto B, however, looks like they're not going to get the kills. J-Wall gets 1, doesn't get the second. Nick is going to get the kill onto Janzi there. Can he get the second? Yes, he can. 3-0 to start off this opening defense. He's finally going to die and get traded out. Caster Jinx, unfortunately. Two on to B now. Almost lined up there for Nick. Waiting for the reach out. Goes for the pistol kill. Gets it, but gets traded out. Trades all around. 2 ticks did finally come in onto that A site while the kills went around on B. Only 1 tick on B so far for the offensive team. Parker gonna get behind somebody and gonna pick up 2. APOC top secret, last one alive there. Starting to get pushed up in the spawn and get kills is Parker. Up about 2 lives is the defense. Make that 1, so still pretty close. However, time is running thin. 30 seconds for the offense to try and get something done. Kill's going to go down on the B side. Looks like that's where they're going to try and cap first with 2 ticks on A. Actually, at the same time, somebody is on A, it looks like. See if I can get over to who that is. Droopy and Janzi. They're going to pick up A, and the B cap is going in at the same time. Hoffy 12 and 5 to start off this map. Sorry for the switching. Droopy, can he get the kill onto Ben? He has him one shot. Ben playing his life. However, he dies, but he might have played it long enough for his teammates to get there. Parker gets there, dies. All up to J-Wall now. He's going to get the kill. Some unfortunate shots there for Droopy. All up to J-Wall. Looks like unfortunate nades. Some teammates are finally here. Nick in the tin. Got 2 on B right now. Benny Boy jumping in. Playing distraction. He's going to die, though. Parker looks like he's playing that top secret area. J-Wall's going to get a kill. Only 1 guy on B now. He's dead. 5 ticks. S&D round now. 3-2 for the Bloodline. That stun is perfectly timed onto APOC by Nick. On the one right back as APOC tries to play his life, it looks like. And he's going to get the kill onto Nick. I was trying to switch over to their POV, but it doesn't look like I can. Now on to Janzi in a 2v2. 45 seconds to get this 1 tick. It's going to be an S&D round now for sure. APOC is going to get on the time to play a little bit of distraction. Make them rush. Janzi in a perfect spot. Gets the first. Parker's going to chow. However, Team Chow here. They're going to win the round. First night going to the Bloodline, despite what it says on the front of your screen and the sides. Bloodline up 1-0. That was still a pretty good offense round for the Bloodline as well because they got 5 ticks. They didn't win off ticks. However, getting that many is going to help you if this goes to the distance. And it's looking like it might if all the rounds play out like that. Starting off with Hoffy here on this defense, already at 13 and 7 for his team. Doing a lot on the map there. It's going to be an A hit. He's going to get the first kill onto J-Wall, however, he's going to get traded. Trade's going down. Unfortunate timing for Parker. Trigger discipline out of the Bloodline. Big kill for Nick in his spawn area, it looks like. Gets the timing and the shots onto Hoffy. Looks like it's going to be a hit onto this A side now for the Hollow Knights. 2 stack on the point. 3 stack on the point. Nick playing this fountain. J-Wall is going to push up into Wine, and he's going to die. Benny's going to get a kill. Nick's going to get one. Can he get the second? He can't. Droopy's going to get traded out. More trades coming. J-Wall. 2 ticks in on this A point. Some say the harder point of the 2 to capture because of moments like that where you just get shot from the windows and there's nothing you can do. Big first kill by Nick. He's waiting for the second, and he gets the kill with some help from Benny Boy. The cap is going to go in. Great play from Hoffy to get the timing. J-Wall is going to get pushed up onto B. Parker with some help. J-Wall with a kill of his own. Got one more top secret, one top plat to try and stop the stack. Hoffy's going to do just that while getting pushed up into their spawn, just like his teammate APOC, looking at the x-rays there. J-Wall is going to get found out, and he's going to get killed. Benny Boy looking to make a play through plat here. Trying to get pushed up into their spawn. Doesn't check the corner, unfortunately, but I don't think anybody saw him. He gets a kill onto Janzi, and he runs towards the back. Now they're going to see him. Looks like, I think that was Droopy who got the kill onto him there. Going to be a little bit of a reset. 13 to 13. Lives even. A minute and 20 seconds on the clock for the Hollow Knights to try and get this point. Don't have any progress yet. However, they might have some kills. 2 go down. That's going to be 3. However, a trade's going to come in. 2 stack. Up by 3 lives. Great stick from J-Wall there. He's going to pick up APOC. And the stack continues. However, right now it is just Benny Boy and Parker. Parker's going to die. Ben needs some help, and he almost killed his teammate. Up by 2 lives. That's 1 tick in. Can the second come in? That's 2. First blood. Trade's going down. Parker's going to get 1. He's going to get traded out. And that is a great play from the bloodline to stop the bleeding. Haha, fun. Fortunate kill or death for J-Wall. Another one for somebody. And we are really down to an S&D round now. Extra live for the defense. Defense really pushed up except for, looks like except for Hoffy. Hoffy's going to die in office. This is going to get really weird. 4v3 now. 3v3 now as APOC dies. Hoffy's going to pick up Ben. Parker making a play through the back. He's going to get found out. It's all up to Nick in a 1v3. He cannot get the kill. Hoffy having a banger map so far. Oh, wait. I got the numbers wrong because they switched. Hold on. It's a 2-0 series for the Hollow Knights so far. Sorry about that mistake. Forgot they switched sides on me. First 2 rounds for the Bloodline have been some like S&D round scenario wins, so kind of interesting. I feel like they've won a lot of S&Ds in series I've watched and lose map ones, so not the case here. However, showing some prowess when it gets down to that point in control. Trades going off the rip here. Benny Boy, important kill off to Hoffy. However, some of Hoffy's teammates got some trades. J-Wall gets the first. Can he get the second? Gets some help for it. B is being defended. Parker almost gets a kill. However, he does get picked up. I forgot to turn the mini-map back on again. Please, someone in chat, remind me if this goes to a map 5 to turn that on. All of the Bloodline looks like they're going to be pushing up through that rock side. A round might finally come in for the Hollow Knights. Big gunfight from J-Wall there. Trades Nick with 2. Can he get the third? Almost does, but can't finish it off. Benny Boy, last alive. He's going to feel some nade damage, I thought. He's going to get the kill onto Janzi. However, Janzi's teammates are getting pushed up onto B now. APOC gets one, doesn't get the second. 20 seconds. Big plays out of Nick. 21 and 15 so far in this map 3. He's going to get pushed up in the spawn. However, he's not going to get the kill, and there's a stack onto A. Ben's going to get one. Parker's going to get one and get traded out. This is all up to Ben. He's going to get backed up with a stun, and the stack is going down onto A. Hoffy's going to get one. Droopy's going to get another. This round is turned around. I thought that round was over. The Bloodline just capped A. They're only down 4 lives. They have a full minute now. What can they do with it? Good timing for APOC there. You're going to get the kill onto J-Wall as Hoffy gets the kill onto Parker. Benny Boy with some good timing onto Droopy, and Nick with another one keeps it even. Big 2 kills from Nick there. Now up 5 lives, 11 to 6. If anything, that might help you secure some sort of defense here in round 5. However, you're going to have another chance at defense before that, it looks like. Or maybe not again. 7 to 5 now. Droopy's going to get one. Nick's going to get a trade. Nick's going to get 2. Or, well, it looks like it was 1. There was a nade there from Benny Boy. Good play from somebody on the Bloodline to get that kill. All up to J-Wall here. S&D round goes the way of the Hollow Knights this time. Got confused by my names and stuff. See what the Hollow Knights can do on offense this time. Early kills going on both sides. One kill there for J-Wall as he gets pushed up onto A. He's going to get traded out. Great map out of Ben, 22 and 20. Right there with Nick in this map so far. Wow, what a snap onto APOC there. Can't get the snap onto Hoffy. Love that chow out of Ben. Hoffy, who is 30 kills already, looking to probably put in more than that. A lot more than that. Caster Jinx, I gotta shut up. I keep saying things and people dying, but I guess that's COD. One tick onto A. With Hollow Knights having 5 ticks, well, I was gonna say something about ticks, but it looks like it's about to not matter. Offense, one last push at this. Hoffy's going to get the first. Can Nick get the second push up? He does. However, he's going to get shot in the back and killed. That is going to be the round, and that is going to be the map. Bloodline looking like they're going to take this map 3 control and keep the series alive. And they do. 3-1 map win for the Bloodline, making the series 2-1. Got stats there for everybody. Now we're going to be going back to this screen as I fix some things up. Going into a map 4 red card hardpoint. That's an interesting one for me. I'm not sure if I've seen Bloodline play it. Not sure if I've seen either team play it. All right, everybody. I will not be putting you through having to watch spectator hardpoint. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. We will not be doing that. That is for sure. dude. They didn't change it. What the? I guess I was supposed to change it. I'm just gonna leave and rejoin. That's what we're doing. All right, problem solved. We are in, and we are just only a little bit behind, barely into P1, so that's good. Looks like the opening break went the side of the Hollow Knights at first. Bloodline going to get the trades and going to get some time. Kills going the way of Hoffy, who's 4-0 to start off the map, 5-0 to start off this map. APOC, or no, it wasn't. That was APOC with 2 of his own. He's going to be playing up at this ticket side of the map. APOC with an AR out. An unusual sight, I feel like. I feel like he's penciled in as a sub for the most part. However, Droopy's going to have it out in this map. Looks like Bloodline might be opting for 3 ARs on a red card, which is smart. Red card being that AR heavy, longer range gunfight map. You see that often, I feel like. And it looks like they're doing it so far with Janzi and Hoffy also on the ARs as Janzi picks up a nice kill onto Nick there. Gonna get some shots onto another. Time still back and forth. Janzi making some good plays. Janzi getting some kills. Hoffy and it looks like one more are going to be rotating towards this P3 side already. And Hoffy's going to pick up 2 right sprinting in the middle of the map. Unfortunate. Big kill there from Ben. However, he's going to get traded out. Hoffy playing his life towards the middle. Nick gets 1, gets stunned, and dies. Hoffy 12-3, 12-4 to open up this hard point. APOC with a big 1. Doesn't get the trade. Big kill from Benny there. Janzi with the info onto Ben. He knows he's in the corner. Called him out. Ben's going to push out and get a kill. Looks like that was Parker actually pushed out, got a kill, and died. An unfortunate start for him so far. 2-9. Great shots from Hoffy there, up to 14-5 now as he holds the staircase. He's going to get 1. He's going to get the second with the melee. However, it gets traded out. Teammates' shots coming in. Oh, wait, there was a team kill in there. However, he did get the melee. Pretty nice series of events there. Going to be playing this old time as APOC. He's going to get pushed up. Nick is going to have the info and the shots on him. Looks to maybe get some kills on some other teammates coming off of old. Nick pushes out and gets 1 there. However, he's going to get traded by a Janzi who I think spawned back P2. Ben playing his life under P4 is not going to last for long. J-Wall going to pick up a kill. Hoffy underneath this P4 soaking up the time. Starting to get a little bit of a lead. 19-6 for Hoffy. Trying to get different POVs, but Hoffy is just shooting, and we're probably going to stick on with him for a little bit here. APOC also 10-4 to start off. We're going to get turned around to this P5 here. Looks like Hollow Knights are going to be there first. J-Wall, Parker, and Nick. Parker's going to die, killed by Hoffy, who's going to get traded out by Nick. APOC, and it looks like Droopy. And Hoffy spawns right on them as they make the pinch. What a great spawn for Hoffy. 21-8. He's going to get pushed up. Going to get 1 onto the time. Gets info on 2, it looks like. However, it doesn't see Nick down there. Nick with 2. Going to get traded out by Janzi. Benny Boy making a cut through bleachers, and I don't think anybody sees him there. He's not alone. Nick up there. He's going to die. Ben's going to pick up the trade. Nobody in the time. Ben's going to go back for it. J-Wall Gonna get the kill onto APOC. Nice shots out of J-Wall. What looked like a runaway map there for the Bloodline. This P5, Hollow Knights bring it right back. 10 seconds left to go. Looks like it's going to stay mostly gray time as Hollow Knights get on it to grab the last like 8 seconds. Going to get just about an 8.9 or 6-point lead. Wow, can't speak. The 3 ARs paying a difference here for the Bloodline. I pointed that out at the start, and it looks like J-Wall and J-Wall might have just picked that up. Parker's got an SMG. Ben's got an SMG. Just a little bit difficult to get set up on some of these hills on red card when you don't have that AR presence like the Bloodline do right now, and they have a lot of it because Hoffy, if I can get over to him, is 28 and 13 and still racking up more kills. However, the time is not going his teammates' way so far. About 30-second lead here for the Hollow Knights on this P1. APOC trying to make a pinch. He's going to get stunned. They're going to know he's there. However, he's going to get the kill onto Parker anyway. Can he get the second onto Nick? No, he cannot. Toffee looks like he's going to be playing towards this P2. And you know what? As they're holding this P2, we're going to see how the Hollow Knights react to these spawns, trying to clean up the series.
Two more up top.
Close on you, close on you.
One,
Yeah.
yep, and one hopped in.
In time.
Yes,
I
sir.
need some. Throw your nades.
He might be on the Weenie Hut Junior. Yeah,
We're
Weenie
still
Hut Junior.
spawning here.
Snake. Right underneath
Hoppy
you.
is on the stage.
Bro, stage 2.
Alright,
Yep, we can go. Just came out of goal.
One's mid. Getting shit
In
on.
soccer goal. In
He's
soccer
absolutely
goal.
getting shit on.
Go weak.
Yep,
Go
and
you, go.
I just threw a grenade and goal.
We're getting
Yeah,
pinned.
nice.
Nice.
5 times.
Nice.
Go.
Outer goal. In front of you.
Yep, 2 on old.
I see
2
still
on old.
Hedge.
I got him, babe. Come on.
It's still good time.
Yep. Hedges.
I'm going on a route.
That's good time, guys. Damn.
Why are we...
Alright.
Bro.
That's good. We're good.
Alright, we're at 35. Let's go. They hit old.
Why are we running away from it?
Unfortunate P2 there for the side of the Hollow Knights. Looking like a little bit of confusion on how they didn't seem to pick up some time on that one. However, they're still going to have the lead, about 30 points, despite Bloodline already having the early rotation. And they make the break, too. Hoffy with a big kill there. Let's see how the Bloodline are responding as they try and break this hill and take the lead.
I got one. Okay,
I'm
Benny
spawning
Boy's
front
on
here.
time. Benny Boy is on time.
Benny Boy dead?
Might hit your stairs or your outer.
Yeah, Nick, my stairs again.
Top and bottom. Nick dead. J-Wall on time.
J-Wall's a bullet.
Parker on telephone and one in time.
Just play no. Just play the snow. Nick's mid dead.
I'm blocking for new.
I'm holding our mid pin. I'm holding our mid.
We got mid?
I haven't.
Okay. I'm getting on camera then.
Two hedges, and Paul is outer ambulance.
Not pushing you. I don't see him. Did nothing cross.
He must have rewrapped back.
One Benny going
Two
low.
hedges.
There's two there. Yeah. Benny on ambi and one's out middle.
Hold a bullet. There's 3 hedges.
Slid on me. Damn.
One
Ends
more.
on time.
Nick weak. Globe. Nick weak
He's
behind globe.
I can kill Nick. Nick
I'm
dead.
dead.
Nice. This is big time.
Crossing
This is huge
Paul.
time.
Paul's crossing your time. APOC.
J wall on bush. Good shit.
He's got to be on
Paul's
top.
top. Paul's top just contesting.
Jesus Christ.
Paul dead. Nick dead.
Nice.
Slam.
Nice.
3. I'm going now. Paul's dead.
Nick dead. J-Wall dead. Ticket. Benny. Last one.
I'm spawning old.
I'm spawning garage.
As we get onto this P5, it looks like time is going to be starting to go the way of the Bloodline. They're only down by 30 now. They had a big hold here on that P4. However, the rotation to P5 is not going to come in so far. Big kill there for Hoffy. 41 and 24 already. APOC not having a bad game himself. 22 and 15. Time going a little bit back and forth, not really going one way or the other. J-Wall starting to soak up some of that time. 30 and 21 himself, having a show-out performance here on this red card. Still only about a 30-point lead. Going to try and make that closer to 40. Nick's going to get traded out. 36 points the difference going into this third set. Hollow Knight's already on this P1, getting some kills, getting some info. J-Wall with the shots onto Janzi. He's going to get one. Can he get the second? He's going to get the second with some team shots there from Parker. Hoffy's going to pick up one. Can he pick up the second? He's been everything for his team so far in this map 4, and it's going to have to continue to be the case. His teammates not picking up the kills while the Hollow Knights just keep picking up the time. 47 and 27 almost for Janzi. A 50 bomb. Time still going the way of the Hollow Knights, and they can just about win it here. Not anymore. This is going to go to a P2. I've seen crazier comebacks on a red card in my life, and we might have one here. It's going to be all down to this P2 and trying to rotate to P3 at the same time while not giving up more time. A big kill there from Janji to stop them on the clock. They have the spawns for now. Hoffy's going to get killed, and that's a big kill if you're the Hollow Knights. 48 and 29, like I said, for Hoffy. He's going to want to take this back as the time is going the way well, it was going the way of the Bloodline. Last one here is Janzi. What can he make happen? He's going to get the first kill onto Nick. He's going to see Parker and play his life. Apoc's going to get one in the middle of the map. Parker, Hoffy's going to get another one. The kill's still going the way of the Bloodline here. And looks like they're going to get the flip that they need. They're going to have to play this for another 14 seconds. Hellstorm's going to come in from somebody. I'm not sure who. Big kill from Apoc there onto J-Wall. And Bloodline are going to have to stop this for... Oh, an unfortunate backspawn for the Bloodline. Janzi is huge here. Big kill from Ben. They're going to have the time, but unfortunately they're going to have to make a really fast rotation. Only 13 seconds remaining before the Hollow Knights are going to win this map. And Bloodline have to get there before that happens. Time is running down. Apoc getting pushed up on the side. That car is going to kill him, but he has to challenge. He's going to get the first kill into Ben. However, his teammates are all going to die stairs. It's all up to Janzi. Nick's going to get the kill, and that is going to be the map for the Hollow Knights. 250 to 218. Looking at the stats, the 50 bomb did come in for Hoffy. 50 and 32 with 5k damage. Unfortunately, that just wasn't enough. Similarly, Apoc 32 and 23, which we got before he left the game. Thank goodness. Had some good damage in there. Unfortunate map from Droopy. Wanted to see how he was in some of the other maps in this one. 41 and 29 out of Nick. Another 40 bomb almost for J-Wall. 39 and 27, just missing out on the 4 on the front of his number. We are going to quickly get in with a post-map interview with the Hollow Knights. Yo, what's going on, guys? How are you guys feeling after that victory there? Oh, shoot. Nobody heard that. Yeah. We're going to have to run it back. Now they should be able to. Now they should be able to.
Can you guys hear us now?
It's
Our
gonna take
MVP
it's
is
gonna take
Ben.
about 30 seconds, but they can hear it now. I fixed it. Sorry
That's
guys, we're
fine.
live. Post-match
Our
interview,
MVP.
take 2 with the Hollow Knights. 3-1 series
Ben
victory.
MVP. I played like shit. I was trying to sandbag the night for El Durbo.
That was great. I love Benny boy. He's such a good boy.
Just trying to keep up with y'all, man.
You do great, bro. All right, sir. What interview questions are you bringing to the table? Is this an open invite talk session?
I mean, that map 4, 40 bombs from both J-Wall and Nick. Feel like you guys kind of struggling there with their 3 ARs at the start, but then just took over the map.
I felt like I was getting worked that whole first half of that map. Coffee was him.
Yeah,
We just midway through adjusted hill by hill.
Yeah,
Even when
these
they
guys
were
are great IGLs, man. Great IGLs.
appreciate that, Ben called every single round of the search and destroy.
He did.
He said he wanted to beat Chance.
No. Nick and Paul, man, great. Dude, they're so good at calling shit. I mean, for real.
I actually love them how level-headed they are, because I be tweaking about my ping, and they're like bringing me down to earth.
Oh, 100%, dude. Like, they're awesome.
I be tweaking, bro. So I just have to listen to my IGLs, my savior, and we win. That's pretty much it. And show up with my gun, because as you see, the first 3 maps I was getting Hawk 2 on, honestly.
Yeah, and honestly, a lot did come around in that control. However, you guys kind of like had a lot of S&D rounds come out in that control. How was that as a team?
Wow, well, we chained together a good 5 rounds or so.
I
It was like
think.
tied, right?
No, you're talking about the control, aren't you?
Yeah, it came down to like no lives remaining, kind of S&D round scenarios.
Felt like we kind of just beat ourselves in those scenarios. Didn't play together enough. Also, credit to them. They won some big gunfights.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
So any last words before we hop out of here?
Yeah.
Honestly,
that
all
series-
4 of them were shooting. Like the first map, I could
GGs to
not kill
them.
Goofy.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
bruh, I gotta
was
say,
everything in the search.
I just gotta
Coffee,
say,
Scopey.
bro. Shout out Durbo. Shout out Durbo, because he's gonna call me sandbagging, I promise. Just because I played like ass tonight.
Yeah, thanks for casting too, man.
Yeah, of course, guys.
Thank you.
It's a good one. Great series. Great stream. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Let me see if I can figure out how to.
Other series going on.
If the other series is live.
Oh, really? Hell yeah.
Yep.
So they were a little bit behind you guys.
Just host them. They have 14 viewers.
How do I
Gizmo's
raid?
Good Boys versus Widowmaker.
Sure, you do like exclamation point raid and then type in the thing, right? Am I tripping
Why is
about
Hill
that?
shooting right now? Why is Hill
Hill's not been bad, bro. I don't know where that came
Dude,
from.
Hill and Sour Hour were on my team last split.
Dude, they're creamy. Bro,
He was your tier 1 now.
he's literally putting on a
It was our tier 1?
Yeah.
It was that Karama dude.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. That ain't fair to any of y'all, bro.
Damn.
Okay, let me
Damn.